sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Gehrig is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 32 now for the season, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something he could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Carlos Correa would be next. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mantle is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Houston. Now to the plate, Honus Wagner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Next will be the designated hitter, Minnie Minoso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Lou Gehrig. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, George Springer. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fastball well outside. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Hal Newhouser answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Hal Newhouser.
Kyle Seager will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The catcher, number 35, Corey Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Lee. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, go.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Craig Biggio. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. Yanked on the ground down the line. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The first baseman,
it's times like
5.
these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Bagwell. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
2 out, bases loaded. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. And their runners at the corners now. Four runs here in this half inning. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ketel Marte would be next. Popped him up. Mattingly has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 8-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next for New York, Mickey Mantle. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Biggio onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 out, nobody on. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Mattingly.
Don Mattingly will bat next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 2-1 on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hot shot to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still 8-0. Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte.
No.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, George Springer. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball.
Corey Lee will be
1
next.
strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches,
Up
but
next
that
to the
last
Astros,
pitch was really
catcher,
good. He missed down, but
Corey
only by a hair. When a hitter
Lee.
has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So digging in now, Corey Lee. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Astros 9 and the Yankees nothing. Now batting, Robinson Cano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
At the plate, Joe Torre. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the
Yankees,
first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Honus Wagner. No hits to this point. And the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, number 9.
In now is the Yankees DH, Minnie Minoso. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Striding in once again, Ted Williams. He went down on strikes last time up. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 9 and the Yankees nothing. Into the box now, Craig Biggio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 2 for 10. Here now the 2-2.
Ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding in, Jeff Bagwell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Yordan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to
The
him.
batter,
He
number
wanted it,
1.
but he didn't get the
Shortstop,
call. But I love how he
Carlos
didn't let it affect him. And he comes right
Correa.
back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Your
Cy
attention,
Young
please.
gets the call to pitch
Now
here, and he'll try to
pitching for
sort
New York.
this mess out. He's
Number
going to try to
0.
at least eat a couple of
Cy
innings for his guys.
Young.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. Skied into straightaway right. Gehrig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 12-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Alvarez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Bagwell has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first
Now
hit of the
back,
game
the
here, and
first
that'll
base-
extend his hitting streak.
Don.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of his what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Rogelio Armenteros
Your
will get the
attention,
ball
please.
here as he looks to get
Now
the final
pitching for
out in the
the
top of the 7th.
Number 61, Rogelio Armenteros.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's right there. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. George Springer the next to hit. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. Couple of walks for him thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time.
Ball.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, catcher Corey Lee.
Into the box, Corey Lee. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
This is line to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Greg Biggio.
Digging in, Craig Biggio. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Ready for another
Altuve.
chance? Jose Altuve. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Mattingly in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Joe Torre.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So stepping in, Honus Wagner. He flew out in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 9.
Striding into the box, Minnie Minoso. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. is swung on and missed. Strike three. The Yanks leave one. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So coming to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Torrey is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The Yanks came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Bases are empty, one man out. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
High in the air out to center field. Mantle's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Digging in, Lou Gehrig starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
He froze him on the fastball
The
there.
batter,
Lou Gehrig
the center
becomes
fielder,
the first out in the ninth inning.
Mantle.
Ready now, Mickey Mantle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 3-1.
1, 2. Full count.
The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Framber Valdez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. In now, Don Mattingly. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now, the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Scorched to third. Seager has it. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance McCullers earns win number 7 on the season. Chris Sale couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.